Am I the a-hole for refusing to take my brother in? Last month, my younger brother Eric called me out of the blue, asking if he could move in with me for a while. I was surprised because we hadn't spoken much in the past few years. Growing up, Eric and I were close, but things changed when he started borrowing money from family members and not paying it back. He'd gotten into some bad habits, and after a few big arguments, he stopped coming around. When he called, he told me he was trying to get his life back on track. He'd lost his apartment and needed a place to stay while he looked for work. I told him I'd think about it and let him know. Later that day, I called my mom to get her opinion. She was quiet at first, then admitted that Eric had been staying with her for a few weeks, but left after another big argument. She didn't go into detail but warned me to be careful. When I called Eric back, I asked him directly if he was clean and ready to take responsibility for himself. He got defensive, saying he wasn't perfect but was trying his best. I told him I couldn't let him move in, but offered to help in other ways, like paying for a few nights at a motel or helping him with job applications. He got upset, calling me selfish and saying I didn't care about family. I felt torn, but I stood my ground. A few days later, I found out from a cousin that Eric had been telling people I abandoned him. It hurt, but I reminded myself that boundaries don't make me the bad guy.